Hi everyone, I'm Christopher Thornycroft with Redwood Logistics and welcome to the Redwood Rundown for the week of August 25th, 2025. Big week. The US Open started. Bears start next Sunday. Go Bears. And we've got Labor Day coming on up. That's our holiday. We work for that holiday. We want that holiday. Please give it to us. What about the freight market with all those things? Well, we don't think that we are going to have a huge push of volume leading up to the Labor Day holiday. I mean, that's just not really how it's been so far this year. So far this year, it has been kind of a muted lead up to the holiday. A lot of activity on Monday, a lot of activity on Tuesday, and then by Wednesday, things starting to die on off. But we think that next week is going to be really tough. Maybe not on Tuesday, maybe not as much. A little bit of a rope-a-dope, a little Ali shuffle out there, where Tuesday comes on out. And hey, there's some freight that's moving and everything, and up until about 2 o'clock, that's kind of like your outbound Monday type of environment. And then by 2 o'clock, I got no more capacity. And then on Wednesday, you're trying to move the load that is a normal load for you to move on a Wednesday or on a Tuesday, and the capacity is just not in place. You've heard us talk about this before. This has been the impact that we've seen for the last few holiday cycles. It's not the lead up to the holiday. It's what happens afterwards. And that's where that crunch really takes place. And we believe that we are going to see that. We've seen increasing pressure in the Midwest, particularly the Chicago market. Not to like where we would get to in Q4, but it's been a little bit ahead of schedule. Had some great conversations with some people looking at what was causing some of that pressure on the Chicago market. We talked about it, just those inbound rail shipments coming on in, working into that Chicago network. It's kind of hard to pin down where everything's at and when it has to go on out. So we see that ebb and flow. We'll be keeping a very close eye on it. From the Midwest, though, again, we're watching Ohio really close. We're watching Indianapolis really close. Traditionally, you would see that Green Bay, Wisconsin market start to heat up right about now. We're watching New York very close. We're watching PA and New Jersey very close. We think those markets are going to be a little bit tighter. And we really hope that you have a great Labor Day holiday. All of you, if you're watching this, then you definitely deserve it, because there's no reason you'd watch this unless you have to work really hard out there. And then, hey, how about some winners for the US Open? We picked Sinner and Iga. Pretty boring. So how about some fun stuff? If you want the fun stuff, see if you can make some money on Shelton going to the quarterfinals. The US guy, let's go. And then a little bit of wild card. See if you can place anything on Runa beating Djokovic and getting to the semis. I know, I root for Djokovic. I love watching Djokovic, but it just seems like that's going to be a tough mountain to climb. Anyway, that's all we've got. Hope everyone has a great week. Hope everyone has a happy Labor Day.